Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. Today the Empire falls to its knees and only the brave 300 Legionaries will be able to save her. So today we are diving right back into the battle test mod, which should be a ton of fun, as I've kind of come up with a way that you can set up formations. So for those of you who don't know, we're using a really cool mod which I'll leave in the link down below in the description, which basically allows you to create your own kind of custom battle. However, you can only pick one unit for yourself, a hero for yourself, and then what the AI is using. So you can't really set up an army where you have archers, infantry, cavalry, and you have all these different formations, which is absolutely fine. You know, this mod is out before release, which we now have a brand new release date, which is again super exciting, as it is the 31st of March. We'll get access to the campaign, which I just cannot wait to see and play. And if you guys want to be able to see that on the channel, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have hit that bell notification, as I will 100% be covering that as soon as I get access to it, which might be a little bit before the release date, fingers crossed. And yeah, I'll be covering it on the channel, I'll be live streaming it, lots of lovely stuff with that campaign. So definitely keep an eye out on the channel for that, you know, if it happens. It might not, it might just be launched, but either way, I will 100% be covering it. But what I've managed to do is I've managed to find a way where I can divide my army up into segments, but it's a little bit weird because once I've divided the units up, I then can't control them again. So I kind of have to like use a unit, place it where I want it to be, and then completely forget about that unit and then keep on going. If that makes sense, it's a little bit weird, but I think for the most part I can kind of get it to work pretty fun. And I've also found a really cool map as well, which we're going to use, and hopefully we can set up a really nice line defense where the peasants come in, they overrun the first line, we go to the next one, they overrun that one, and then we kind of have this really cool last stand. So let's see how well that's going to work. Again, it might be a complete mess, but we'll give it a go and see. As well as that, this mod which I'm using has actually updated, and it's kind of hurt this idea. It's a really cool idea, but oh, actually we haven't got it, so I don't need to talk about it. I can talk about it in the battle. I need to be kind of quick here because the AI will be rushing me. So what I need to do is I basically need to bring my army over and not run into a bloody barrel. So we need to set up our first battle line. So let's do that. Let's set up our first battle line like all the way over here, because the AI will be coming at me pretty quick, and I'll show you guys how it works. So let's do that. We've got the infantry coming over. I want to obviously form them up into shield wall, as once I move them, I won't really be able to adjust them. Okay, so that's going to be my first line of defense. Then we want to select our second group. So I'll select my next group as, I don't know, like 150. That seems like half my men. I'll select them and I'll put them here. So this way, I've already managed to set up two groups. However, I can't select between group 1 and 2, which is really frustrating. So now we'll go over to group 3. I'll set up, I don't know, like 80 men, and maybe they can be like the they'll basically defend this because I've just taken it from the main group. And then what we'll do is we will move over here and I'll set up my final defense right here. So this is kind of like my first try at doing this properly, because I'm still getting used to the controls, and it's really annoying I can't then move the controls whatsoever. But it seems like it's worked. So let's just go ahead and get the cinematic camera and we'll take a look at this. We are heavily outnumbered, but we'll see how well my men perform as they come flying in. You can see my second line right there. My second shield wall is going to be holding, you know, hopefully a little bit better than the enemy. It doesn't really seem like we can really even swing our swords. Yeah, it seems like we're mainly just getting overrun so quickly in shield wall. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked now as well. Let's continue to push back here. You know, yeah, it just really doesn't seem like we're racking up many kills whatsoever. It actually looks like we're getting slaughtered. Maybe shield wall just doesn't really work too well. Because, yeah, my men are just too tight. They can't swing their swords. Like, at all, really. Like, some of them are getting in, but I've barely killed any of these guys right now. I imagine, yeah, literally, like, no one can really even swing their swords. Okay, so shield wall must be a really... Like, it's obviously very good for defense, but it's probably there to obviously hold the enemy in place, where you, like, use your cavalry to come flying into the side or something, which, obviously, we don't have. Okay, so... That's not going to work. We're going to get slaughtered here. Okay, let's redo that. Let's go back in and we will set it up again, because I want to have a very cool battle. It seems like we just got slaughtered there without doing much. So if I don't form shield wall, maybe it'll be a bit more effective. And I think I have a better hang of how the AI works. Okay, so let's do it this time. Hopefully I can get it right. So we want to obviously move our army over here. And I think I've got a better hang of how the like transferring men actually works, which I think should be pretty good. So let's set up our first line at this cornfield right here. And then what we want to do is we want to press F7 and we want to choose how many men to leave in that group right there. So I don't know, let's leave like 100 men in that initial group, I think. I think that'll be good. So let's leave 100. So you can see 100 men should stay in that formation. And then we should be able to form up our second battle line like here. So now the 200 men who are still left should now move into this group. And then let's F7 again. We'll select the next group to leave. So that basically I'm leaving whatever group I'm selecting right here. So again, we'll select like 100 men. And now 100 men should be here. And then we'll take the last 90, I guess. And we'll bring them a little bit further back here. And then finally, once again, we'll select our last little stand of like, I don't know, like 50 men. And we'll bring them inside this awesome little stand place right here, and we'll stick them at the top of this hill or something. I think that would be really, really cool. So we'll stick them like up here if we can. This will be like our last stand. Oh, and we're already attacking, and we are doing much better now that we are not in a shield wall. The men can actually swing their swords. I mean, there's still like 500 enemies coming at me, but we're at least killing a lot of them. A lot more. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more kills. They're obviously still going to overrun me with their numbers, but at least we took down some with us. And now we have our next line. Again, pretty strong right there. That looks awesome in the divot that we have. But the AI hordes are coming at me once again. Brave men of the Empire. Hold firm. Yeah, they're obviously being a lot more aggressive now. And again, that initial charge, we really rack up the kills on them. But it's when their numbers really start to get in. And then we obviously lose more and more men. So now my next line of defense is going to be probably not so effective, I don't think. And then we have our last stand. Okay, so we're basically lost. So let's dismount. Let's set up our last little stand here. Should we dismount or should we stay on horseback? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we should dismount or stay up here. Let's charge down. For honor and glory, boys. As soon as they get up here. This is for the Empire. Charge! Oh my god, it's not letting me use my weapon. No! It's not letting me swing my weapon for some reason. Oh my god, it's glitched out. Okay, that sucks. But it seems like the Empire is going to fall. F in the chat. I mean, like up here, we actually do a pretty good job because it's kind of like we're in a shield wall. We're really tense, so our numbers are very effective. But yeah, it's over. They're going to kill us. Okay, so that wasn't successful. But now let's set it up so we actually defend this area a lot more effective. I'm going to bring my entire 300-man army over here. I'm going to stick 100 men outside, and then everyone else is going to pile up in here. I'm going to set it so we have like 50 men here, 50 men here, and then we also have like 100 up the top here, and we'll see how we fare. Okay, so let's hopefully get this one to work this time. I've tried a few times and it just hasn't worked, but obviously I cut all that stuff out so you guys didn't have to watch it. I think I've got the hang of it now and I can set it up perfectly so we shouldn't run into any issues. So first off, we'll obviously bring over the main quadrant of our army and we'll set up a nice little defense. I can't wait to defend a settlement like that. It's going to be so amazing. So first off, what we'll do is we'll set up, obviously, the main line like so. Then we'll split it, obviously, so that there's only going to be like 100 men out here. 120 can be actually, let's do 150 can be our initial defense, which is fine. That should be plenty. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the other main part of the army, and I'm going to bring them probably like all the way to the top here. Can we not get up here? Oh, it doesn't look like we can get up here. That's fine. We'll set up like the other half like right here. It'd be so much nice. I don't know if I can, like, change the facing. Yeah, face direction. Oh, that's much better. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. So then we'll set up 100 or 150 like that. Cool. I'm finally getting the hang of, like, all the different commands. And then I'll select, I don't know, like, another group like this. So we'll leave, like, I don't know, like 100 at the top. Or like 70 right there. And then we'll take the last 70. And we'll basically just stick them, like, can we not move up here? That's a shame. Can we move them, like, here? We'll stick them like up here and we'll obviously get them to face like further down. Perfect. That should be a much better defense this time. And here they come, charging in the hordes of hell against our amazing defense. Again, it's kind of annoying because I can't set it up so that... Oh, let me just go back to cinematic mode. It's really annoying. I can't set it up so that we're defending either side. I guess I actually could probably set it up so we're defending either side. We just don't have the time right now. Again, numbers do slaughter. Now, something to keep in mind is obviously in the base game, you're not going to be running into these huge groups. You know, factions are going to be locked to party size. on the campaign map. You know, you're not going to be running around with, you're not going to be running into a massive group of 650 warriors. And here we go, the defense. So this should be where we excel, is right here. Just due to the fact that we, you know, have this really decent ground to push back the enemy. And also, while we're here, let's see if we can set it up. So I'll leave you guys looking right there. Let's see if I can take the other half with me, and we can form up on this side. Because that'd be awesome if we could form up on this side as well. So let's see if we can do that. We'll just hold our horses right here. I mean, look at this. The defensive wall is working, right? I mean, we should have men on either side now. Okay, that's awesome. Look at that. That looks so good. Oh, man. I love Bannerlords. They are slowly breaking through, though. Should we, like, dismount and get stuck in? I mean, we're doing pretty good right there. We're funneling them in. Choke points are working. And that's obviously, you know, the enemy can't use their numbers that effectively. Can I dismount? There we go. Let's dismount. Let's get ourselves stuck into the front line. Oh, we actually have a bow. We could help out a little bit. Oh, some of them are already starting to rout. Perfect. We only actually have a lance, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much there. Oh, one's getting, they're starting to get through, though. And I can't even use my lance. Oh, it's not letting me shoot my weapons at all. Okay, so it looks like we're just solely cinematic mode now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they're breaking through this line. Their numbers are starting to help them out massively, but we still have a few more. So obviously quality does show when you have, you know, choke points, you can defend you, alleyways, streets, sieges. I think sieges is where like the quality is really going to show. Whereas obviously on the field battle, you know, a huge group of numbers is going to be brutal. I'm going to die. There's no point in me worrying about that. And here we go, the last stand. The horses roaming free. The enemy lands, moving up. And my last stand, I mean, oh, that looks so good. I love... It's going to be so fun. I think the Empire is the faction I'm going to pledge my allegiance to in Bannerlords in the campaign. But I'm not sure. Maybe we will do someone else. We'll have to see. It's definitely even going to be, Bannerlords, or it's either going to be the Empire, or it's going to be the medieval faction, first at least. And we'll obviously do like a campaign where we do some different stuff as well. Where we maybe like, you know, mess around. Because there's so many, like obviously there's like the Britain tribal faction. There's the Eastern faction, which looks really cool. There's the nomadic faction. But once again, seems like they have defeated me. The Empire is going to fall this day. Okay, cool. I've had enough of the AI doing AI things. Let's even the odds a bit. And let's show them that the Empire is not some measly infantry. Let's take the Palatine archers and let's just slaughter them, okay? I'll still give them like 250 men, but let's just bring them down to their knees. We'll kill them before they even get close to me. So the archers, rally up, boys. Let's actually move them back a little bit to like here. And the AI should be charging again, I think. So we actually have some time to form up. Oh, what we should really do is we should form up here. Oh, it's just, I wish we had like, we could pause time. I wish there was like an overview map where you could really just set it up so you could like command the battle from a bird's eye view. I don't know, maybe there is. I just don't know. But this is going to be brutal, okay. Archers, like the nice thing is about these guys as well is they are super strong as well. So the archers should just be raining down on them. Like, they shouldn't stand a chance. Let's get some revenge now. Imagine being in this group. The archers firing rank after rank. Only the first rank is firing. Why the hell is only the first rank firing? Can they not shoot overhead? Do I need to do something? Is it like a fire at will thing? A fire at will, boys. Doesn't seem like they want to shoot. Oh, well, the infantry lines are now clashing. I mean, these are going to be like a hybrid infantry. So it's not really the end of the world. What I definitely could have done, maybe, is I could have set it up so we have multiple lines. But I guess we're stuck into this, and we're slaughtering the peasants now. These Palatine guards seem amazing. They're getting revenge for the last battle. Yeah, what I should probably actually do is, let's try this really quickly. Mid-battle, let's go. Let's take like 100 of them, and let's like go over to the flank here, and see if we can outflank the enemy. I mean, it looks like we've won, actually, already. No need. But let's try that one more time. Okay, let's try that one more time, guys. And this will be the last thing we do in the video. Let's set this up. Let's try and set it up so we have a really awesome crossfire with our archers. So we'll do basically what we just did. So we'll set up a line there. Then I will split these guys off, and I will take, I'll leave like, I don't know, like 200 there. And then I'll go forward a little bit and say, you guys go right there. So you guys should jump off a little bit and go a little bit further forward. And then what I'll do is I'll take like another 100 of these guys. I don't know what I selected, but we'll take like 100 of them. And we'll stick them like right back here. So this way we should have multiple lines of archers all shooting. Now it's a little bit of an issue because we don't have, you know, everyone here. But it's fine. They'll hopefully do well. For some reason not everyone is shooting though. I guess because they can't shoot up and over. And I guess you're not supposed to have 500 paladins, but it's fine. At least these different lines are all shooting their battles. So, and once these guys engage now, as well, oh, that looks amazing. Once these guys fight, the other archers should still be shooting. I think for the most part, no, we haven't really done this very well. I should have, like, if I was going to do it, I should probably have set like the unit like here or something, and then that would have been much better. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. And again, I can't believe how well these guys are obviously going to be super expensive on the campaign. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you want to see next. Whether it's more of these units, whether it's a certain faction you really want to see, a certain setup like a bunch of cavalry or whatever, or if there's a certain map you want to see, I'd be more than happy to mess around with it. There's still plenty of stuff we can do. And obviously we still have a month to kill until Bannerlord campaign comes out. So, you know, there's still lots of exciting stuff we can do until the end. But I think that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next time. And finally, the Empire stands. And all it took to defeat the Peasant Hordes was around about 500 of the best units in the game. Which, I guess, you know, Peasant Horde's been defeated. That's the main thing. So I'll see you guys in the next one.